Good morning. You're watching QTV this morning. I wanted to say Ifambul them, but I know my Aku accent is not very good. So I have to shift back to, how to call it, factory mode. You know, yeah. So we are back on another edition of This Morning here on QTV. I am Ibrahim Abalde. We are broadcasting on our studios along Kairaba Avenue, and it's This Morning. The program is sponsored by Opticalia. They're located at the Tropic Shopping Center. They specialize on ears, throat, nose, and eyes. You can go visit them. And I am joined by my colleague, my honorable colleague, Julde Njai. Jata Njai Gaina Njai.
Thank you. Jarama. Ano subaka.
Alhamdulillah.
Yo, hada wadi nice hande, mashallah.
Thank you. Hande ko Ghana mi hoti.
No,
you know?
hande kay?
Yes.
Mashallah.
My Ghanaian people, are you happy?
They are so happy.
If you are happy, let me see your hands. Yeah.
They should give you a free ticket to go to Ghana and celebrate the New Year's Eve there.
Mr. Ade, this is Ghana. Ghana must go.
Ghana must come.
Ghana must come.
Good morning, Ibrahima. Good morning, Mr. Drame, and good morning to our wonderful viewers from wherever you're watching us from. We are back to yet another edition of This Morning program live here on QTV. Fu way munti nekk rek ñu leen na dalalaat ci beneen edition yi This Morning program. Tey nag moo nekk last edition before the week. Xam naa ne daal dinañ sentu lu interesting lu bari loo xam ne daal dina am ci programme bi tey. So bu leen dem fenn.
waxtaan ay topic yu am solo.
waaw
te ñu am fii kooku di Mr. Ade. Mr. Ade tey xam naa ne moom yaa ngi pare pour jàkkaarloo askan bi ñu waxtaan fi topic yu am solo du noonu.
Waaw. Tey moom parel nañu.
Yes, indeed.
Balde, why are you doing this to Mr.
Oh, should I
Drame?
speak Mandinka?
No, it's you know, they always say that this is why people don't learn languages in Africa. Because if you go to Europe, they try and help you understand the language. Here, they try and make fun of you.
I'm telling you, Mandinka people, this is your guy here, Mr. Ade Drame. You know, yes, it's good to have you here, Mr. Ade.
Always good to be
Despite
here.
the short notice.
Despite the short notice, and I see my threat yesterday, I will not come unless you had newspapers. I see there are newspapers today.
Absolutely. We have to honor the agreement.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's good to have you people here.
Indeed.
And, you know, with Julde too, it's always amazing. And we are looking forward to a very fruitful discussion.
And
So-
Julde always says our wonderful viewers. What about the ones who are not so wonderful? Why don't you greet them as well?
I
Or are
think they
all
are
our
all-
viewers?
They are
of
all our viewers.
are wonderful.
All
Okay.
the viewers that view QTV are wonderful.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
I know some of them.
I'm
although
sorry
some
for-
of them are not wonderful.
Sorry for
People like
interrupting.
Ramin Show. Yes. So now, I mean, yesterday someone sent me a message from UK, Leeds. She lives in the Leeds in the UK. How far is Leeds from London?
Very far. Leeds is in Yorkshire, and it's very, very far from London.
I think, Mr. Ade, I made a great mistake. I should have taken that 1 week opportunity to go to the UK and you know
and travel a bit.
and see what's happening there.
And
But
if you wanted to see the big Gambian communities, they are in London, Manchester, Liverpool, and Leeds. So.
Yeah, someone said from Leeds that
did I say
we
Birmingham?
discuss
Yes.
healthy topics here.
Right.
You know, so I think that's very good. But the healthy topics are coming from Mr. Ade and my landed colleague.
You are the lead.
Yes. So now let's take a look at the African proverb, Jordan.
The African proverb this morning, Balde, is rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Really?
Yes.
But there is a different one that I'm seeing on
Why?
the screen.
What is going on these days?
No, I think this should be sorted out, Mr.
It
Ade.
should.
We cannot be reading one thing.
So which
and
can
see-
which,
Seeing
which one?
another thing.
Oh, we can do both. We can do both.
Yes.
Wood that is. What is it again? I saw it flash on the screen briefly.
Can you show us the African proverb, please?
And we can read it.
Director Aliu Jallo.
And we can read it from the screen.
We are waiting for the African proverb. Yes, it is.
Wood already touched by fire is not hard to set alight.
Yeah.
There are so many interpretations of that. If you even take it away from the literary interpretation, metaphorical ones. For example, you come to somebody and you say, I have a ticket for the football match, World Cup, and this is somebody who already wanted to go. It's what they always say, it's like you're pushing at an already open door. You know, I was already willing to go. So, you know, it's already there in anticipation of going to the World Cup, and you come and give me a ticket to the World Cup, I'll jump at it. Or, you know, an opportunity that I was already waiting for, you come and present to me, then it's like, it reminds me somewhat of that. There are so many other interpretations, but I think that's just one. There are 100 probably.
Absolutely. Well, for me, I'll just take it the family way. I mean, like, I mean, the way families, I mean, bring up their children. You know, certain families have certain ways of doing their thing.
Right.
For people like me, my own family,
Yes.
you know, my parents, they did their own settings when I was very young.
Right.
So now, when my little ones came, there is no need for them to go through that hard process. I mean, these people need to learn from me. They need to follow my, I mean, the way I was brought up. You know, I know we don't go out in the night. Like in the night, you don't go out. You dare not go out, and you have to go to school by force. I mean, your father doesn't have to tell you go to school by force. You have to go because you've seen your brother going to school.
Sure.
You understand, and you don't swear in front of elders. You don't have to do certain things that are negative in front of elders. So, you know, my brothers, they learned the same thing without even telling them.
Right.
My kids also are learning the same thing without even telling them. So it started somewhere.
Right.
You know, I believe when they've seen me doing otherwise, maybe taking drugs, you know.
They saw you taking drugs?
No, I've never taken drugs before.
I'm kidding.
Yes, I've never taken drugs before.
Things they never saw you do.
You know, yes,
Sure.
exactly. So, I mean, they have their own settings. It's telling you a particular setting, and you know, a group of people following the same settings too. That's my own interpretation.
Okay.
I've never taken drugs before.
No.
Yes, I've never smoked.
And
weed.
you have
I've
no
never
intention.
smoked cigarette.
Yes.
You know, I've done the paper thing. You wrap a paper when you were a small child.
You did that. I didn't even do that.
You didn't do that.
Even
I
though
did that
my father was a heavy smoker, I have a brother who smokes, but I've never been even vaguely tempted. But what's, Julde, what's your interpretation? It's an interesting proverb, this one.
Indeed, it is. For me, I would take it in the context of life. For instance, if someone is determined, someone is passionate, and you want to succeed in life, and you know you have a sense of direction in your life, it's very, very easy for someone to guide you, for someone to mold you, and for someone to take you to that dreamland that you want to see yourself. Okay. But if you are somebody who does not have a sense of direction, or you're somebody who does not have any ambition or does not have any dream, it's very difficult. They said you can take the horse to the river, but you cannot force it to drink. Sure. So that is it. So, but if you are ambitious, you want something, you know, you're so determined, it's very, very easy for the next person to help you, pull you through and take you there. So for me, I think that is...
that's a good interpretation.
Yeah, that is my interpretation of this program.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
I like that one.
In
fact, I like it better than mine.
It's very interesting, you know. This is what African proverbs do. I mean, they give you a state of direction. They try to teach you certain things. I mean, it's not only seeing the African proverb, but also, you know, interpretation, the lesson behind it.
I think, you know, for me, they give you food for thought, and they make you think, and they make you crack your brain and think, I wonder what that means. And as we've said, and we've heard here, three quite different interpretations of it. People out there will have 300 different interpretations, and that's the beauty of it. You know, there's no one interpretation which is the definitive one, and that's the only one. No, people will
allow our viewers to send their comments on our Facebook page.
Yeah.
QTV This Morning. I mean, just write if you have any question or you want to be part of the program on QTV This Morning on our Facebook page. I mean, I think it's important for them to be part of the program too. Now let's acknowledge our sponsors. Opticalia. From there, then the newspaper review. We'll be back.
Opticalia is a leading European brand which is now in the Gambia. Are you looking for glasses? Then you have come to the right place. As a first step, we will perform an eye exam to ensure we prescribe the correct lenses for you. After that, you can select a frame of your choice. We have a variety of brands in stock, and you will definitely find yours. You can have the full package of frame plus lenses starting from $990 up to more for the most fashionable options. Once you find a frame you like, your lenses will immediately be edged by our lab technician. Within 30 minutes, you will be able to leave with your prescription glasses and a huge smile on your face. How amazing is that? Visit us at the Tropic Shopping Center near Senegambia from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day of the week, or call us on 503-4411 or 7767-123.
We are back. You are watching QTV this morning. I am Ibrahim Abalde. The program is sponsored by Opticalia. And know yourselves, know your country, and know the world, then you shall be an architect of your own destiny. That's what Fourier said.
An architect of your own destiny. I love that.
That's what they said.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so let's go through the Point newspaper, Julde.
The Point newspaper this morning, their main headlines is about the alleged coup d'etat that took place in the Gambia, and still there are rumors, like people are saying that, you know, it was not even an attempted coup in the first place, that it was a misinformation from the government of the Gambia. So people are yet to have a clear, information about this whole thing, because I read this morning on What's on Gambia, one of the sisters was saying that the brother was arrested since on Tuesday, and the brother is said to be among the, coupists, alleged coupists. So yeah, these are the things that are making round in the country. How do you think this will really affect the Gambia, especially now that this is our tourism season?
Well, it's, in a sense, we're lucky that it's an alleged coup plot. So it's not even an alleged coup d'etat. Alleged coup plot means that people were thinking of staging a coup d'etat, and they didn't even come close to doing so on this occasion, from what we know. And as you rightly say, all sorts of news and rumors are swirling around. The government spokesman has come out with 2 press releases. There's been nothing from the army as yet. They might be issuing something as I speak, I don't know. But it would have been interesting to hear from them, because they are the main institution that's involved. And also the Navy, so it's not just the soldiers. There's also one person from the Navy who is alleged to be the ringleader. These people also, the ones we know from the names issued, I wish I had the paper here, the junior ranks, of course it will be in the newspapers.
They said the coup leader is a Lance Corporal.
Lance Corporal, yes. And then one other person is a corporal. The other is, one of them is from 1st Infantry Battalion. One of them, I think one of the ones they're looking for is from the State Guards, which is quite scary. Because obviously State Guards are the ones who guard the president. So that's, but in terms of how we've seen outside, myself and Mboj were discussing this morning, they're now referring to West Africa as the coup belt. We have 3 countries where there have been successful coup d'etats in the last few months in West Africa. In the whole of Africa now, West Africa seems to be the kind of place where every week there are coup plots or alleged coup plots or actual coup d'etats. And why West Africa? Is there something in the air, something in the water? Who knows?
Well, when you look at it, ECOWAS itself, I think they are useless. ECOWAS, I think that body should be dissolved. I mean, there was an agreement. If a person happens to take power through the barrel of the gun, your government wouldn't be recognized by ECOWAS, member states. But now it is happening, and we've seen it, and that's part of their agreement. But it happened in Mali, it happened in Guinea, it happened everywhere.
What happens now, and it's not easy, I mean, I understand your criticism of ECOWAS, but they have a very difficult road to tread, because they can sanction those military juntas, or they can put punitive sanctions which then impact the citizens of those countries. So when you say they're useless, what do you want them to do? Wage war against it? So imagine there are 3 countries that have suffered coup d'etats. Is anybody seriously saying ECOWAS should send in troops to overturn those coup d'etats, kill both the coupists and innocent people, or civilians? No. So, what can they do? There's only so much or so little they can do. And what they've said is they've sanctioned them. They're not allowed to fly in certain places. All sorts of things they've tried to do. It's all they can do. But I mean, I don't think anybody would sanction them sending in a military force to try and overturn it. It's happened in the past.
Well, it's good that you said there's little that they can do about it. I mean, some people don't care. I mean, other military juntas don't care whether you tell them to fly or not to fly somewhere.
People like Assimi Goitas and or they will ECOWAS go to hell. I don't care. So I think the point of Balde is very relevant. These ECOWAS have been facing a lot of criticisms over the years, the leadership of ECOWAS itself, because it's the African leaders that are controlling the ECOWAS. So many people are of the view that they should dissolve, leaders should not be as members of the ECOWAS. They should be, but they should not be chairs and all that. Instead, technocrats should be heading the ECOWAS community, and the leaders will be there as, they will serve as overseers, oversight function of these people. But for the fact that, for instance, now Adama Barrow is a friend to Macky Sall. If Macky Sall is in problem or Adama Barrow is in problem, is Macky Sall going to against Adama Barrow, or is he going to defend Adama Barrow? So I think it's most likely that he is going to defend Adama Barrow.
But he might defend Adama Barrow not because he's in ECOWAS, but because he's in Senegal, which is a neighboring country. I mean, the relationship between Senegal, I think that's a bad example. If you said somebody in Ghana or Nigeria, because the interrelation between the Gambia and Senegal is so that I don't think that comparison reflects on ECOWAS. It reflects more on Gambia-Senegal relations.
But it's they're operating more of friendships, than doing the actual job, just like what Balde said.
When you look at it, you will see normally the way they portray these things is like an interest-based thing. You understand? Stand for me. Tomorrow when you have issues, I stand for you. That's how it works.
I would love to hear, and you both give me examples of when that has happened. Because as I said, if you're using the Gambia-Senegal one, I don't think it's valid. I really don't.
Can I tell you?
Because I think,
Alpha Condé changed the constitution of Guinea-Conakry.
Yes.
When he changed it,
yes,
Alpha is part of ECOWAS.
Yes.
And the ECOWAS leaders didn't talk about it. They didn't even mention it. They don't want to talk about it.
No,
Why?
because as ECOWAS said at the most recent parliament, we just ended on Saturday, our colleague Aliou Cissé was there. They don't have the power to force any country to say, stick to this constitution, don't change it. They don't have that power. In fact, no government, no international body, not even the UN has the power to do that. So why would ECOWAS have the power to say, don't change your constitution? They don't have that power, and neither should they. Because if we, in a particular country, vote for somebody, whether the people like that person or not, look, you go to Equatorial Guinea, you go to Rwanda, how many times, 5 times, 6 times in Rwanda, Kagame has stood? He's still the president. There's no term limits there. So is it African Union? Is it the United Nations that's going to tell him, don't change your constitution so you can stand forever till you're 100 years old? Nobody has that power. Why should ECOWAS have that power? They don't, and
so
neither should they.
Then what's the use of ECOWAS?
That's the problem.
ECOWAS has other functions that are more achievable, and we should go for the ones that are achievable, that are not even happening. Now, if you told me that people from Gambia, transport union people, can't go from here to Senegal, and without, then that's, those are the things we should be dealing with, because, the free movement of people and goods and so on and services should be happening. It's not even happening. Exactly. But that's, that's a reflection on us, because if Macky Sall can't tell me I'm not aware of it, when it was on the news, when people were being threatened with being killed just for trying to transport between here and Senegal, So, ECOWAS, they're still kind of finding their feet. But you're right. I mean, I criticize them a lot. You have the ECOWAS court, for example. They make decisions and everybody ignores it. 2 years ago or 18 months ago, a guy called Alex Saab, a businessman from South America, was detained in Cape Verde, and the Americans wanted to extradite him. His people appealed to the ECOWAS court. The ECOWAS court said he should not be extradited to the United States of America. Cape Verde completely ignored it, and the guy's now in jail in the USA. So, yeah, but if you disband it, are we saying we have nothing in its place, or should we say we should try and make it better and we should try and make it work? Because if people are saying to me disband it, I want them to tell me, what do you have in its place? Nothing? That's the question.
All right, let's take a look at this story. Very interesting. Complainant expresses displeasure with food safety operation. I mean, this guy said he went to a shop, he bought a tin of sardine, you know, but after taking some from the sardine tin, he realized that it wasn't tasting good.
Okay.
So he sent that to the food safety office, and he sent his complaint. But the way food safety reported the story was very disappointing. Like, the guy was sick, he went to the shop to buy a tin of sardine,
Right.
and you know, he said the way they sent that story, he wasn't happy with it. I think
So
there should be more professionalism in what we do.
Well, yes, I mean, it would be interesting if that's what, I mean, but did they investigate his complaint at all? And did they resolve his
Well,
complaint?
according to him, now he's not talking about the sardine.
He's talking about how
He's
they
talking
treated
about
him.
the way they treated him, you know. So I think these are things that matters also. I mean,
Yeah,
you
but-
know. So I think food safety, recently they've been dormant. I mean, they've not been doing a lot.
Not only them, but I was going to say that part of that problem is probably a problem of communication. And I have to say, most organizations and entities in the Gambia have very, very poor or non-existent communication skills. And as somebody who considered himself a communication professional, and when I look at what they do and how they don't communicate, then, you know, that's why social media is thriving.
Yeah.
Because people just go with rumors, because the people who should be giving them the facts do not communicate the facts to people. So we just make up stuff, and we said, you know, to hell with you, I'm not listening to you. When you do come through with the facts, it's too late. You know, they should be more proactive rather than reactive, and they're not. So food safety, maybe they might respond to that, because that looks very bad if people read that in the newspaper and say, oh, is this how they behave? Well, I'm not going to go to them. That could end up damaging them and tarnishing their reputation.
Even recently, like, I had someone complaining, saying that the Costa Road Turntable Highway, you know, it's under construction. It's so dusty and all that, and people are selling foods along the highway. So, like, one guy was telling me that this is not even healthy, it's not hygienic. Like, these are the same foods that people will consume, and then they will have food poison. And food safety, it's here, they're not doing anything about that. Go to our markets, it's end of year, most of these foods, they are expired.
Expiry
But
date.
Well,
you know, they are on
Julia,
their expiry
thanks
dates.
for reminding us. I mean, we have a particular location. It used to be the former Lion House in Serekunda, but now we call it the Expired Junction.
Yeah.
That's how they call it. I mean, when I asked food safety the other day, I said, do you know about that junction
Expired
called
junction.
Expired Junction? They said, what? Expired Junction? No, that's news to us.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
and everybody knows this place. in the
Apart from
Gambia.
food safety, obviously. But Julia
Yes.
mentioned the Coastal Road Market. It's about a 2-minute walk from where I live, and yet for the last 2 years I have resolved not to buy food there. And that's before this, because when I went there, the conditions were filthy. In the 2 years plus that I lived there, I'd never seen the place swept, ever. I mean, how can you sell food in a place where you just put the food on top of the filth that was there the day before, and you expect people to buy it? I've told the people in the house, I said, if you buy food of it, just, if you serve it to me, just don't let me know. Because if I find out that that's where you bought, I will not touch
That
it.
makes us fat and strong.
This is it.
Jams
And
makes
kills.
black man fat and
We
strong.
love it. We love our food that way. Come on. This is not England. This is not Leeds.
Yeah,
This is not London.
I
my
better
friend.
go to. I better head to Expired Junction then and get some
Well,
food.
I mean, on a serious note, I mean, it is very serious to
course.
sell food in those kind of conditions.
Yeah, I mean, they do it
yeah.
because there are no sanctions. You can only do it, and if you can get a reputation for being Expired Junction, it's because you realize that look, don't even get me started on this, because we, when I say to people that we are like the most lawless people, they're like, no, we're very law. No, we're not. Expired junction, people selling expired food. You drive on the road, 10, 20, 30, 40 cars with no lights at 10 o'clock at night, and nobody's stopping them. 6 o'clock this morning, I counted 25. It's become my hobby in the morning to count the numbers of cars that don't have lights. So, we just pay no attention, and the people who are meant to enforce do not enforce. Food safety should enforce. They should close down a place called Expired Junction. People would die from
Absolutely,
that. People
definitely.
could die from that.
And do you know how many damage that place caused? I mean, knowingly and unknowingly. I mean, it have really caused a lot of problems for certain people, because normally people go there buy for their kids. You understand? The other day I asked my brother, where do you buy this? He said, I bought this from the Expired Junction.
Imagine.
I was
feeding
like,
your family
you want to
with
give this to my
expired
kids?
It's crazy.
That's great.
All right, let's treat this. Senegalese journalist returned to prison after being accused of breaching bail condition. That's Pape Ali Niang.
Yes, what were
He's
the
known
conditions?
to be an investigative journalist in
Yes.
Senegal, very vibrant, well known.
Yes.
According to him, because I've seen a story last week, he was bailed, and now I'm seeing again
He's back in jail.
He's back.
But what are the conditions that he breached? Do we know?
Well, actually, they are on the newspaper, but
Right.
we might save the trouble of going through them.
Okay,
you
all right,
know.
okay.
But for
That's-
me, my only point that I am making here is, I mean, don't you think this is a strategy to silence the media? If you are to put in custody a person like this guy who investigates serious crimes, corruption, and you put him, in one place to not to do his job. I mean,
No,
it's
you
not
can't.
good for
You
the media.
can't. You can't make a generalization. You have to look at the case in context. He could, for all I care or know, he could be an award-winning investigative journalist. But if he has broken the law, then he must be treated like anybody who has broken the law. And if you are given certain conditions by a court and you breach those conditions, I don't care. I mean, sometimes us journalists, we stick together with other journalists, even when we shouldn't. If you are given conditions and you breach those conditions, face the sanction. It's as simple as that.
As simple as that. Thank you, Mr. Ade, for coming on this platform.
And thank you for having newspapers today.
Yes. All right, viewers, we'll take a short break. After the break, this program will continue. We'll be back.
Talahart Gallery, in partnership with the Q Group Foundation, presents Contemporary Art from the Smiling Coast of the Gambia, an exclusive art exhibition featuring renowned Gambian artist Njogu Toure with Modu Boy and Abdurrahman Salah. We are using a traditional fair booth at Q City Grounds, Bigelow, every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. from the 8th to the 30th of December. Come and browse, admire and buy original and indigenous art for every space and taste. Join us in nurturing the creative spirit. Proudly sponsored by the Q Group. Soon your boss, soon your art. Promoting entrepreneurship to build local content.
Step into the Espas Motors showroom for your luxurious name brand vehicle. Located along the Bertil Harding Highway, Espas Motors is the Gambia's authorized dealer for Chery, Kia, Ford, and now we bring you the new Peugeot model 3008 SUV. 18-inch alloy wheels, 216 inches high ground clearance, keyless entry system, start and stop button, rear parking assistance system with reverse camera, adaptive cruise control with speed limit, LED daytime running lights, front and side airbags, 8-inch HD touchscreen. Not to forget our exquisite Peugeot Landtrek double cabin pickup with 2.1-liter diesel engine, 6-speed manual transmission 4x4, hill descent control, LED daytime running lights. Espas Motors, the authorized dealer for Peugeot. Visit us today or call us on 35-2222 or 353-4444.
Q Money is back again with its easy-to-use, secure and convenient mobile app that allows you to carry out all your transactions. No matter where you are or what time it is, you can always access your funds. With the new Q Money app, you can cash in and out, buy credit, buy Q Power, shop, make payments, and so much more. You can also send Q Money, pay bills, receive international remittances, and transfer cash to others. Just download the app from your Play Store or App Store and get started. For more information, call customer care on 133. Q Money, Sinu Calpe. We innovate, others follow. To make sure your company's products and services reach your potential customers, it is essential that you choose the right channel for your marketing purposes. QTV has the widest reach locally and beyond, and we can give your business the visibility it needs. Call QTV Marketing on +220 324 4444 or email us at marketing@qtv.gm and take your business to the world.
Q Money, the biggest mobile money service in the Gambia, has taken mobile banking to the next level. Now, you can link your Q Money wallet with your bank account. Yes, link your Ajib or EcoBank accounts with your Q Money wallet and get instant access to your cash anytime. No need to queue at the bank anymore. Transfer funds from your bank account to your wallet or your wallet to your bank account using Q Money Bank Link is the fastest, most secure, and convenient way to transfer funds between your wallet and bank account. For more information, call our customer care on 133. Q Money, Sinu Calpe. Terms and conditions apply.
We are back, and you are watching QTV this morning. We are back again. This program is sponsored by Opticalia. They are located at the Tropic Shopping Center. They specialize on ears, throat, nose, and eyes. I mean, if you want this to be checked for you, they are the right people, and they will also prescribe perfect glasses for your vision. Now we are back, and we'll be talking to Babukar Gay, matron from Sarab Clinic, and Ansumana Kinte Direct Aid. Today, our topic will be free medical camp. Julde, it's good to engage these people. Yeah. I think last week or a few weeks ago, you were on this platform.
Yes,
and
indeed.
we were talking about a particular operation, sort of, that you were doing.
Yes.
And how did it go?
Mr. Balde, thank you, Ms. Njai, also for giving us the platform. The operation went well. As expected, we screened 40 patients. We were able to do all the necessary tests. As you know, before any surgical intervention is done, we have to do tests on these individuals. Labs were good, so we performed most of them. In fact, as we speak right now, we are doing 7 more cases this morning, and we have 7 more to go. Tomorrow will be our final last day. So everything is going according to plan.
MashaAllah, Julia.
Thank you.
So can people still register, or registration has elapsed?
Registration already has been done.
Okay.
But
it's good to remind people so that those
Mr. Kinte will enlighten the public about the next coming event as soon as we put things together.
But before he enlightens us on those things,
yes,
I'd like to know what Direct Aid is. I mean, can you tell us what are you what do you represent, Direct Aid? I mean, it's important for us to know. We know this is Sarab and Direct Aid. Yes, what is your stand?
Thank you very much, Mr. Balde and Madam Jai. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to be able to talk about Direct Aid. Well, Direct Aid is an international NGO that started operations in the Gambia in July 1987. So we are here more than 3 decades plus. And the objective of this international NGO is, among other things, to support the health service of the people of this country, education, welfare. Well, when I say welfare of people, I mean we provide water, we are into education, we give out scholarships, we also build madrasas, or we partner with Ministry of Education in some areas, in some communities. We also help the ministry to build some classrooms. Also, we give out support to the needy and the vulnerable people in the society, especially during festive occasions. We also give out hard tickets to vulnerable community leaders like the Alikalos, the imams, and people who definitely would wish to go, but unfortunately, one way or the other, could not have the financial muscle to be able to go and visit the holy city of Mecca. We are into a lot of other things, i.e., again, we support orphans. We have orphanages that support over 1,600 orphans in this country by supporting them from the tender age of 8 up to 18. They will stay with us. We will take care of their education, clothing, feeding, and everything about their upkeeping.
Interesting. So what's your role in this particular camp? What role did you play as Direct Aid?
Direct Aid, actually, the role is we sponsor, we are the key financier of the camp. We sponsor this and many other medical camps in this country.
When you talk about sponsoring, is it cash, in kind, you know, and how much are we talking about here? And for how long have you been doing this? Is this the first time or you have been doing this?
Well, when I say sponsoring, we obviously talk about cash. Okay. Although we would like to thank the management of Sarab also for being very, very considerate. We all know these operations can be very, very difficult in terms of meeting the bill cost. But Sarab management are very, very considerate when it comes to this type of camp. This is not the first, this is not the second, and this is not the third time that we have been partnering with them. Okay. Yeah. And
how much are we talking about here?
We are talking about, for the current camp, it's about $500,000. Okay. And then there is another camp that is coming immediately after this one, which is $600,000. Okay. So we are talking about almost over $1 million.
Okay, Mr. Gay, tell us how was the turnout of the people, and do you have cases where like they are beyond or they are not part of the free camp surgery or screening? Like, do you have instances like that where it's not part of your mandate?
Thank you, Madam Jai. Yes, indeed. As I mentioned earlier, the camp is been made possible by the generous donation of Direct Aid in collaboration with Sarab Hospital. We do the medical part of it. So there are certain criteria that people need to meet before we can decide if this case is qualified for certain operation. Yes, we do that. This first one we did, we only selected cases that we know that either bumps and bruises, lumps, hernia, which I mean by hernia is a condition where some part of your internal organs will protrude through a muscle or a layer, and that has to be surgically fixed. We do that. The next camp, which is available, will also do more complicated cases, such as thyroid. And everybody who is familiar with the medical community, the thyroid is located in our neck area. It is an organ which does a lot of things for the human being to get better. Mainly production of hormones and stuff like that. I don't want to get into details, but basically we will do thyroid operation. We will also do uterine fibroids. Mostly women who suffer during their menstrual cycles, you have these things growing inside them. We will do that too. And then we'll do many, many more. But as the camp, he said, Mr. Kinte said, we will be doing another one immediately after this one.
Another phase?
Yes.
Okay. When is that starting?
This will start immediately after this one.
After this one?
Yes. Okay. And then we will be able to select what kind of cases will be done as we progress.
Exactly. So let's shift to the local language. I mean, I think you must be comfortable with the Mandinka language.
No problem.
All
yes,
right. Demanding for more.
Okay.
Aning Sarab clinic albe mundo kuala.
Mr. Balde abaraka bakatang ning Sarab na bari yala soto na yalong ko min sayintem dañu wato men ko tan do do ko le ke kan ka men sojre nda bota kafule to ne ko ta faje direct aid Mr. Gay bota damen to lem sarapti ngajele ko Gambia mo jama kalan juro soto jata kende ala fanna la karola ba modo be aka kole ya ma ba ke mol bulu pour ka jeno tara nya kenya kam ma ko o jata kende ala ko kalon wala ka ni man ko do soto no jata kende a jaralo ta kenol jaralo mu ko dolde to la kafo sanji jama asiara sanji tan sabani fenti grina tan banko ka yo bari sanji lulu komanto nin sarab nata na bulo bula nyo bulu ka jeno ko sango sang at least hanna be sinya klen sinya fulalti nsi bari yake ntoro sikko do fanko bondinga di sarabla sarab si la expertise use wala mu la doctoria londo fahamro se molu kumandi me alon ko mota bututu jola ntol la kafo jole ye si jube ni jube ni alon ko tonya ni ngode a jarta mako rola andum tolonga muna fama mel landi tabilo kan abo konole sita mari kumandi isina si jar asate te bututu jola je ni nam fanam bo ke kan na kam fulale ke nakinyola be folo men ke kan mo tan nan wala nyanta e jaralo sotla je mo fulan kam fulan jang ni nyimbota mo tan saba nyanta jaralo sotla je ça fait mo taw worowla wala be jaralo sotla nya ko do be hayma angale ko do asara million kilentile do la ka fo men dundi pour ka jeno si Gambia dingol mfamolu jarano asatara kala mantorati asatara def bututu jolaje
akuma ta bake ben signal kan da time morning nga min soto num pour ñin segment wa bantale bari hani sa ndrong mbe do ko normalal dañu topa liggéey bi ñu set fo len tolu konka benen kambi mu ngi ñu start bobu tam dinañ tra ñu set naka ngeen nekk di liggéeyee foofu xam naa ne sax time dina ñëw dinañ jël suñ caméra yi ñu dem di seet naka ngeen nekk di liggéeyee live su soobee yàlla waaw jërë ngeen jëf thank you very much for coming
Mr. Balde jërëjëf Madam Jai
thank you for coming we'll take a short break. After the break we'll be back. Then we'll be talking to ASAPH SAP Music School, and you know, let's take a look at music education after this break. We'll be back.
As the fastest growing GSM company in the Gambia, QCell has the widest 4G plus coverage in the country, 3 times faster internet speed than our competitors. So switch now and dial *335# and enjoy what true 4G feels like. QCell, the Gambia's trusted network.
Medicalia is a high-quality clinic from Europe, which is now in the Gambia. Do you have an eye problem? Do you feel a hearing difficulty? Medicalia is here to ease the pain for you. The first and only hearing aid dispensing facility nationwide, where patients can be tested and treated to recover from their hearing loss. Fitted with latest generation equipment, our doctors can provide healthcare assistance for eyes, ears, nose, and throat. Common diseases like glaucoma or diabetic retinopathy can be diagnosed and followed up for fast and correct treatment. Make your appointment with the eye or ear, nose, and throat ENT specialist today to relieve any pain you might be feeling, as consultants are available daily. Contact us for more information. Visit us at Tropic Shopping Center near Senegambia from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day of the week, or call us on 503-4411 or 7767-123. Medicalia, premium care, personal touch.
Your favorite QCell service has gotten bigger. eFunkanta. Now you can loan bigger credit amounts to make life easier for you. Loan $75 and $100 and pay later. Yes, you heard me right. Get credit loan from $10 to $100 using eFunkanta by dialing *393#. Anytime you run out of credit, whether you want to buy Q-Power, browse the internet, make urgent calls, or send SMS. eFunkanta is the service for you. Dial *393# and choose the loan amount of your choice with no hassle. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell, Sunibus, the pioneers of mobile loan service in the Gambia. We innovate, others follow. Terms and conditions apply.
QCell, GSM company minna yirwa tariata Gambia Bankoka. QCell la 4G plus network ya banko bela mura. Andung ala internet o tariata sidula saba katambi nyongola. Saun sahin, yesta 335 # kumandi. Yadati kemuna fang 4G sobe wala. QCell, Gambia la network lanna yaringo. QCell woni GSM company ɓurɗon janɗude ko leydi Gambia ɗo e QCell 4G plus coverage on ɓuri yawude laaɓi tati ɓe woni poɗodirde ɓen. Waɗu dial *335# fi wawa nafitorade ko woni 4G. QCell network ɓuraɗo holorede ko leydi Gambia.
You're watching QTV this morning. We are back, and now let's take a look at some music education. I mean, music education is interesting.
Very interesting.
Julie.
People don't just venture into music, but now we have music education to teach the young ones. I think that is really interesting.
Absolutely.
And in the studio this morning, we have here Hannah Donko. Yes. Hannah Donko. Yes. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Tell us about your music school. What is it about? What is the inspiration behind it?
Okay, so thank you very much for this opportunity. And so music is my passion, and the music school I started in 2016. My goal is to raise the bar of music education in Gambia. So people think music is all about singing and dancing, but it's more than that. Music education, reading music. We have sight reading, so you read music, you learn different aspects. So the reason for this school is to raise that bar of music education in the Gambia. Yeah.
What kind of music? Is it like any music? Is it general, or you have a specific type of music that you're teaching in this school? Yeah.
It's actually general.
Okay.
It's actually general. It's just that because of the type of people I have, that's what I focus. But it's general.
Okay. So what type do you normally venture into? Like the type of people and the type of music that you normally teach these people? And what's the target group? Like, are they young kids? Are they grown-ups? You know, what's the type? What's the target group?
So my target is young children and youths, because they are our next generation. So we want to build and train this next generation. So that's my target, yeah.
So if one wants to enroll, how is the enrollment process? Is it yearly, you enroll once, or every time you enroll people?
No, it's yearly. It's just like a school, when you register in a school. So it's yearly. You register once, just once.
What is the qualification that one's obtained once you finally done with this schooling?
With the schooling? Oh, you have a certificate, but we are not yet settled with that.
Okay.
We're about to. Yes.
This means you are giving them the foundation on how to build up yourself to become a better musician.
Yes.
Let's talk about how people are embracing this in this country. When you talk about music school, I think this is the second time I'm hearing it, but for the first, well, I have not been hearing about them anymore. What is the impression?
Well, not much people are embracing it like that, but I'm trying to push for people to embrace it, because music education is very important. If you learn, I've done a lot of research, and on those research, I learned that music education, it helps children's brain, it helps different aspects, it helps people emotionally as well. So it's very important. So people don't embrace it so much in the Gambia here. I don't know.
I like the emotional part. I mean, how does it help you emotionally? Yeah. Now I want to cry. What type of music should I listen to?
No, for instance, for me, sometimes in case I'm down, I listen to music and it helps me to gain courage. Like if I'm down, I can listen to a song like "I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day." So it gives me that courage to rise up and take the lead, to rise up and move. Yeah. So that's how emotionally I'm strengthened. So music it's important.
Well, Hannah, are you a musician yourself?
Yes, I am.
Interesting. What kind of music?
Gospel.
Oh, interesting. Gospel.
Yes.
That's very
absolutely
nice.
So now let's see. I can't wait to have
she is
that young
with a
lady
team here
on that microphone. You know, this young man here with the keyboard. So guys, what do you have for us?
We'll be singing a Christmas song since we're already in the Christmas spirit.
Absolutely. Yeah, so, I mean, over to you guys.
Fireplaces burning bright, shining all on me. I see the presents underneath a good old Christmas tree. And I'll cherish all the simple things wherever we may be. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. I see the children play outside like angels in the snow, while mom and daddy share a kiss under the mistletoe. And we'll cherish all the simple things wherever we may be. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. I've got this Christmas song in my heart. I've got the candles glowing in the dark. I'm hanging all the stockings by the Christmas tree. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. I listen for the foot of reindeer walking on the roof. As I fall asleep to lullabies, the morning's coming soon. And the only gift I'll ever need is the joy of family. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. I've got this Christmas song in my heart. I've got the candles glowing in the dark. And for the years to come, we'll always know one thing. That's a love that Christmas can bring. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. I've got this Christmas song in my heart. I've got the candles glowing in the dark. I'm hanging all the stockings by the Christmas tree. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. Oh. Joy that fills our hearts and makes us sing. That's a love that Christmas can bring. Oh, last Christmas to me.
Wow.
Wow.
In fact,
That's a nice one there.
Away, yeah?
Even myself.
You know, I mean, this kind of songs can make you sleep.
Wow.
Can make you relax.
Yeah.
I mean, the tone of her voice, I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah.
You know?
Spectacular.
And the young man on the keyboard too, I mean, I can see he's playing the keys very well.
Yeah.
I mean, he's trying to merge it in such a way that it will blend, it will go together. So I love the mixture and the combination.
Yeah. So
This
that's
is
what
really
we,
interesting.
That's what we also do. We train vocalists as well. So people who want to know how to sing or they have the passion of singing, we try to train them as well to be able to use their dynamics.
Are you sure you
The
can
voice.
train my voice? I mean, I
Yeah,
want
can.
to sing, but my voice is terrible. It's
I'm
a bad
here.
voice.
Yesterday, yesterday was my son's birthday, and I was trying to sing happy birthday song for him, but I was embarrassed.
Oh my
It was
God.
really bad.
Sometimes you don't want to.
We can train you. We can train you.
Really?
So it doesn't matter how bad your voice is. Some people say, "Oh, singing is not for me," but if you go through the process of training, I'm sure, and I'm very certain that you'll be able to build that voice to be able to sing. Yes.
So you are a young CEO and founder of a music school. What are some of the challenges? How are you able to do this? And do you have maybe partners that you're working with, or are you doing this all alone?
Well, I'm doing it all alone. It's not easy. I don't have partners yet. I'm hoping to get partners. But with a few people that support us, like sometimes when we have programs, so few people support us and all those things, yeah.
Are you also in collaboration with the National Center for Arts and Culture?
No, not yet. I went there last week, so we are working on something.
Okay. So what are some of the challenges that you encounter as a young CEO?
So one challenge is for the school aspect, one challenge is instruments. You know, in Gambia, we don't have all the instruments we need, because my vision is to bring the Western world here, like Western instruments, even though not forgetting about our cultural instruments, because next year what we are planning is to involve cultural instruments of the Gambia.
To blend, yeah.
To blend as well. So, but also what I'm also focusing on is bringing also Western instruments like saxophone, trumpet, drums, piano, guitar, violin as well, just to bring it. So one of my challenge is instruments.
Okay.
Getting instruments. It's very, very difficult to get instruments here in Gambia. That's one thing that is challenging to me. Yeah.
In terms of Balde, before you come in terms of expertise, who are the people who are, you know, teaching these youngsters about music and all that? Do you also involve like Gambian artists here who are experts in this, who have been doing it for so long, like the expertise of the people in your school?
We have teachers that train them in the school. We have not yet involved Gambian musicians.
Okay.
Yes, because it's more of sight reading. We do sight reading.
Okay.
We teach sight reading, but also we also teach by chords and the instruments and all those. But we have not yet involved Gambian musicians.
Yeah, I was thinking so. I mean, it would be good for them to be part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, people that want to sing in our local language, people that want to, you know, do it the cultural way.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's important for us to, it's good that you want to inculcate that traditional instruments as well, you know. So, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Are you going to make a difference in the Gambia?
Yes, that's my vision, to make a difference in the Gambia. So my vision is to build a music school in Gambia here, because we don't have any music school in Gambia.
Yeah.
So my vision is to build a music school and to be able to allow people in Gambia to experience the musical world, music in arts, music in culture, music, everything about music. That's my vision. Yeah.
So how often do you engage your, Gambians on the media? It's important for people to know what is happening. How often do you do TV programs, radio programs?
Well, this is our first time. Oh, is it our first time? Okay, no, we went to another TV station. This is not actually our first time, but not often like that. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So where is this school located?
At Old Joshuan.
Okay.
Yes. We normally meet at the Glory Baptist Primary School. Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank
I will give you the opportunity to share your contact, but only
Yeah.
if it's a QCell number.
Yeah, it's
you
a
have
QCell
a QCell number. Are you sure you have?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
So
a QCell number.
So, what before we share your number, we'll engage our people, the lady with the golden voice and the
Sandra.
young man on the keyboard. Like your voice, it's amazing. I mean, is this the way your voice is, like natural? This is how your voice is, or you trained? They trained you how to change your voice with singing.
They trained my voice. I was singing not so well before, but they trained my voice. So yeah.
Okay. So
How was it like for you?
It was different at first because I was not used to all these new things, going high, going low. I didn't know those stuff. I was just used to singing normally, and I thought it was fine. But in the music way, it's not. So yes.
I'd like to hear something without the keyboard. Can you do something for us?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, holy night, the stars were brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long live the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt his wrath. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn, and fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angels' voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine. Oh, night divine.
It's lovely the way you
Amazing.
play. The way you play with your voice. I mean,
Wow.
Gambian musicians, if you're looking for someone to do a collab with, I think she would be the best one to do your
Yeah,
Exactly.
that
Sandra.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he is handsome. He can
Jeremy.
play. He can play the keyboard.
The piano.
What's up? What's going on? Who are you? Who is this young man?
Jeremiah, ASF Music School. When I was 5, I had the passion for playing keyboard, but I didn't have no one to teach me how to play the keyboard, so that's when I started ASF. From then till now, I've improved, and I thank God for how far I've gone.
When did you start playing the keyboard?
I would say at the age of 7.
At the age of 7. No, actually, what I mean, when did you start with the school?
I started at the age of 9.
At the age of 9. How old are you now?
I'm 15.
15.
Wow.
Ah, amazing. Yes, can you give us at least something on that keyboard?
Right.
I want to sleep. For me, I want to sleep. Thank you. I think that's lovely. That's lovely. Thank you very much. That's amazing.
What song is that?
Teres, imagine this Arabcast. This is lovely.
Wow.
You're gonna sleep.
Interesting.
Yes, I mean it's amazing that our youngsters are doing this. I mean, keep pushing, keep going. The road will be rough. Who said it's gonna be easy? It won't be easy, you know. But you can count on us here on QTV. Anytime you want to showcase what you do, please just contact us. We'll be there to support you.
I will.
Yes. So can you give a QCell number if at all someone is watching, whether in the Gambia or outside, and want to support you? Give us the number.
Yeah. So my number is 386-7786.
386 7786. 386 7786 is the number to support her. Please don't call her apart from business. Yes, he said that's our number. Yes, Julia, I think that's all we have on this segment.
That's all we have, and congratulations. We wish you all the best in your endeavor.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, viewers. We'll take a short break. After the break, then the click segment. Yes, we'll be back.
QCell compagnie bu ëppa client yu ees yu koy jëfandikoo si biir réew mi QCell am 4G plus coverage bu gën a yaatu si biir réew mi internet bu gën a gaaw ñetti yoon naataangoom yi kon nag toxul léegi dal di dial *335# dal di bànneexu 4G bu dëggantaan QCell network yi Gambia bu ñu gën a wóolu.
Save up to 50% energy with the new side-by-side Samsung refrigerator. Samsung air conditioners come with HD filter and antibacterial for your protection. Save time, energy, and effort by using our washing machines, loaded with innovative features that offer superior cleaning technology. Step into the future of television with our slick and slim Samsung Smart TV designs. Sizes range from 32 to 85 inches. Smart LED, Crystal UHD Ultra High Definition, and QLED Quantum Dark LED. Get new ways of interacting with your TV. Unparalleled vision, right from the comfort of your living room. Our products are backed with 1-year warranty. Visit us at QCell Building at Caraba Avenue or at Boost 13. Contact us on 333-3217 or email us at info@quantumnet.gm.
To make sure your company's products and services reach your potential customers, it is essential that you choose the right channel for your marketing purposes. QTV has the widest reach locally and beyond, and we can give your business the visibility it needs. Call QTV Marketing on +220 324 4444 or email us at marketing@qtv.gm and take your business to the world. To make sure your company's products and services reach your potential customers, it is essential that you choose the right channel for your marketing purposes. QTV has the widest reach locally and beyond, and we can give your business the visibility it needs. Call QTV Marketing on +220 324 4444 or email us at marketing@qtv.gm and take your business to the world.
Yes, we are back. You are watching QTV this morning. Now, to digest everything, we need to take what we call the click segment. That's the entertainment segment.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need to be entertained.
We need to be entertained, educate. Yeah, you know, we need to be educated, informed. Churchill Balde kuko gis muy garaw. This all specs. What specs la abani? These are my glasses, my brother. Bul meti, dan ko aba.
Comme bul wote sa. Lu mo def ni yeb is all camouflage. Comme man ma fa sponsor. ñaar laa ko jox ñaar mu yaaxa yëpp léegi ma bëgg a jël bi ma bañ moo tax mu ne
sa koto bi ngay wax
waaw moo tax mu ñëw si plateforme bi mu ne ma la ma doon daala
xanaa nag ma bëgg a yem nag
ñëwal
nag ma bëgg a yem
boy man ma olu suma doole de
all right now the click segment with my brother
my brother anyways it's your boy Churchill Balde right here on the click segment. I always tell them this is the juice of the program. I mean, what is a morning show without entertainment? We all have to be entertained. And on that note, I am joined by an international artist who goes by the name Foreign Prince. I just love the name he bears, Foreign Prince. Welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
So in a nutshell, who is Foreign Prince?
Just to keep it nice and short and sweet, Foreign Prince is just a Gambian American artist who's based in the U.S., so just doing, right now, just focusing on Afrobeats, but I do a lot of different genres too. So all of those things are coming. Right. So yeah, that's it.
That's versatility right there.
Yeah, I do it all. I do everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
So take us through your journey into music. Tell us, why did you choose music? You know, why the passion for music itself?
So the passion came from my dad. So when I was younger, my dad used to be a DJ in the States. So that's where it, you know, snowballed into what I am now. So yeah, and also to my older cousins, shout out to Yankee the 6'6" and Stax Jones, Sweden and London. Nice. Yeah, growing up, they always played music. They were always playing music. They even, Yankee the 6'6" was an artist too. Right. So growing up watching him, so it's like, you know, it's in the blood. So I was just like, you know what, let's go for it. And my friends also do music too back in the States. Okay. So one day we were having not even a competition, right, but they were just playing with beats. Okay. So we decided to choose one beat and we all write a song to it and see whose is the best. So we did it, and it just so happened that mine was the best. And they've been doing it. So
and not to cut you off, yeah, there are so many people that got into music that way. Like friends just gather around, play beats. You know, when someone sounds dope on the beat, and you're like, yo, that's our guy.
So it just started off with like just being a hobby, right? And then before you know it, it just became serious, and I was like, oh, maybe I do have the potential, or maybe I do see a future in this. Okay. So why not pursue it? So I just decided to just go for it.
So what was the first ever song you recorded?
Oh man, the first ever song I recorded was, it was a rap song. Okay. Yeah, it was a rap song that I recorded. It's funny because my first show in Gambia, I think it was in 2017. Okay. I think I opened it. I performed that song.
You performed that song?
Yeah, I performed that song.
And how did people react to that song?
It was very different because they weren't used to like hearing that kind of music. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. And what inspired the name Foreign Prince?
So one day, it was after Eid. I went to the mall and I went to like a few stores. So I was wearing my white haftan. Okay. Yeah, so I was wearing a white haftan. So I was walking around. Everybody was just staring at me. Yeah. They were just looking and looking, and I was just like, wait, why is everybody looking at me? You know. And then right around the corner, there was these girls, and they were just like, man, he looks like a prince. Is he a prince? Wow. So I was like, nah. But then they were like, man, he looks so foreign. So my friends that were with me took that name and just started calling me Foreign Prince. So ever since then, I can't escape it. They call me Foreign Prince all the time, so I just took it and ran with it. Yeah.
You know, Gambians have a way of spotting difference. Like when you're not from here, they can easily tell that this guy this guy is foreign. So I know that feeling. I know that feeling. So what we'll do is we'll go for a short music break with my, you know, just look at what my guy does, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
You already know. Moving like a grim reaper, I'm about to take your soul. I can feel, I don't know why my heart's so cold. Money is the root of all evil, don't play with my dough. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Caught a bad chick by her tongue. She gon' suck me clean, throat deeper than a black hole. My neck's so cold, you would think I came from the North Pole. I'm a door like you, the ops get shot through the big hole. Mama said, I don't need no strap, cause I lose control. My house so big, need a GPS. My baby always sleepy, call a sleepy head. Yeah, all our favorite friends dead. Your girl text me, I left it on red. Now I'm chilling with millionaires. Wrist so froze, that's a Frigidaire. Dress so clean, that's a white affair. Smell my fragrance, Cartier. She couldn't believe all this loose sleep. Don't be naive, I got so much to give. She couldn't believe all this loose sleep. Don't be naive, all this cash we gon' spill. Kick a lot. Let go, 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 let go. Yeah. She loving my style, she loving my smile. Put me on any beat, I'm versatile. I don't like it hot, yeah, I like it mild. Haven't had Gabby and food for a while. I need my fix while I get hostile. My money longer than the now. Fresh my tongue with it for a long time. Oh yeah, that shorty is a dime. Yeah, she couldn't believe all this loosely. Don't be naive, I got so much to give. She couldn't believe all this loosely. Don't be naive, all this cash we gon' spill. Kick a lot. Let go, 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 let go. Christian Lou, that's a new. You ain't got a clue. Check out my view. Now my hundreds blue. Got more birds going cool.
Who would have thought? Who knew? To see it up, my new coupe. Mama, can you bring me some food?
Wash it down with mango juice. Only if you know.
Hey, that was some crazy visuals from my man, Foreign Prince. Yo, I love the energy of the song. Everything is on point. Walk us through on how it all was created, this particular video.
So this video is crazy, right? Usually you'll take a lot of planning.
Okay.
But it wasn't that much planning going on.
Okay.
But it was an idea that we had.
Nice.
So it was just like my friends just chilling at my spot, at my house. And, you know, we just decided, you know what, while we're here, let's just shoot a video.
You know, if you have great minds around you,
Exactly.
yeah, things happen, magic just happens.
Yeah, exactly.
So usually when people venture into music, in most cases they are not supported by their family, you know. So did you by any means encounter that?
Nope, zero.
Oops.
Zero. So my family, every single person in my family is down with this.
Okay.
I have their full support. Not one person says no, don't do it. Everybody, even my mom.
And this is for you.
Yeah, that's it.
So what are you doing to market your music in the Gambia here?
Yeah, so what I'm doing is like, that's why I'm here.
Right.
So I'm here to do promotions and stuff and work on myself and, you know, meet people, you know, and just, you know, create connections, because when you're out there, it's different.
It's very different.
It's hard to do it. Unlike the artists that are based here, you know, you guys get to see them all the time.
Yeah.
I don't have that luxury, so I have to make an effort to come here and meet my fellow Gambians and talk to people and get to know everyone and just see, you know, and learn from you guys. You know, you guys have been doing it. You guys are great. So me staying over there, not gonna help. So I have to come here. This is my land, so I have to come here and work.
So who are artists that you know of or you are familiar with that are up there here?
Say it again?
Who are the artists based here that are up there that you are familiar with?
It's a whole bunch of them. I can't just single out one. It's a whole lot of them. Like,
have you tried to reach out to any to work with them?
Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna say any names. I'm not gonna say any
but
names.
You have to tell us. This is the one show. Come on, you have to.
I'm not gonna say any names, but I am working with a few of them. So you just have to stay tuned, and you'll see.
Hey, this guy is not willing to give out information.
Let's keep that confidential. I mean, he doesn't want to spill the beans. Yeah, but I mean, it would be lovely to have you do combinations with our artists based here.
It's very important.
It's good to have a brother back home again.
Yes.
I mean, to promote his songs. And, you know, we believe it will do Gambia good to have someone like you, you know, promoting Gambian music as well.
Yes.
So what are we expecting from you? What projects?
Okay, now I'll probably spill the beans a little bit. Okay, so right now, because like I told you earlier, I do a lot of different genres.
Okay.
Yeah, so right now I'm currently working on some few mbala raps. And I also do pop music, and I also do hip hop music, trap music.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is just a gist of just what's to come. So there's plenty more coming, and it's crazy because the mbala rap really. I performed. I opened up for Wally twice just this year before I came. I opened up for him twice in different states.
Okay.
So I was fortunate enough to meet some wonderful people that were, you know, willing to help out and send me beats. So I got beats and I made some songs, and then, you know, it was pretty cool. It was a cool experience.
Nice. We're looking forward to that.
Yes.
So what makes you stand out from all other artists?
Oh man, I'm Foreign Prince. I'm different.
What is different about you?
What's different?
Yeah.
Man, I'm just different. I'm a different animal. I'm a different beast.
Really?
So especially with the new songs that you guys haven't heard yet.
Okay.
But once you see the new stuff that's coming out this year, that will answer your question. I'm not gonna tell you. You're gonna tell me.
No, I'm gonna know right now. You know what we're gonna do? Give us a freestyle.
You put me on the spot.
That's what I do, man. That's what I do. I put people on the spot.
Can you give us our beat? Give us the beat.
I don't even need a beat.
We have a beat here.
He doesn't need a beat. I can make my own beat.
Man, he's talking like a prince now.
Let's see.
Go down up in this.
Let's see. All right. Mafi takni peta halis bid you set the peta mala traps a corner demolo fen yangi changni sinda. Mama's better yangi sapni dita. All this boys tasteless, that's why your girl is bitter. All this drip them in the water, they paja. Matok tiko setan, me taja. Mune gal ge fesna, menako so hangut. Mohomba dem di chipu, then doti ngacha. Just saying it my fault.
It's like he's the next big thing.
He's the next Gambian big thing.
Yeah.
International. Let me see.
International big thing.
He's going to take our music out
Is
there.
he the next goat?
I'm sure you must have heard about the goat thing. Have you? We have goats in this Gambian music, so I don't know.
Well, I mean,
hey.
I'm not saying.
Well, maybe he's the goat.
He might be.
Maybe he's the next
He might
goat.
be. So what we'll do is we'll allow you to give your final words on the show before we wrap it up.
Man, I just, first of all, thank God for everything. I would like to thank my family, my mom, everybody that knows me. And I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to come and share the platform with you. I'd like to thank you guys too. You guys are amazing. Thank you. And then my Gambian people, I love you guys. Thank you so much for everything. All the love, all the support, the hospitality. Thank you so much. I can't do nothing but pray for you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Well, that was all we have for my man, Foreign Prince. Y'all try and subscribe to his YouTube channel. Follow his Instagram page. He's dropping bangers upon bangers. Gambian music, this is what we need. We need someone to take our music out there because it's about that time. You know, all this good thing and without putting in the work, know what I'm saying? It's nothing. So it's your boy Churchill Balde. Till I come your way, it's a wrap for me.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. This is all we have for you, Julde.
It's a wrap from us too.
Yeah. All right, see you next week. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.